hope we'll see some balance as well.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Smith. DJ out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Heel. And it's Porzingis in at center, locking down the middle. And stolen by DJ. Phoenix grabs the miss. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Now here's Paul. Five on the clock. From 18 feet away. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. DJ passes to Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Thaddeus Young. The Rockets shooting their first free throws here tonight. The free throw drops for Smith. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
All right, thank you, David. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
It's good.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Pass to DJ. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
Phoenix shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Take a break.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Healed outside. Pass to DJ. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Johnson. Poked away. Paul outside. Young taking his time here. From deep. Johnson's shot is off. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Out to Smith. Now here's DJ. Defended by Paul. DJ passes to Tate. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention foul called.
Now here's Paul. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And so far the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Tate, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Johnson. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Paul. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Now here's DJ. Defense right on him. 6 to shoot. Smith. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Tate. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. 4-point game. Ball's knocked loose. Paul dishes to Johnson. Pass to Booker. It's rebounded by Houston.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Now here's DJ. Defended by Paul. Healed from outside. The Rockets with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And that one drops.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
DJ passes to Porzingis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Porzingis. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Smith. Green, he's checked in for Hield. And Porter subbed in for Tate. The pass to Washington. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Porter, no luck. The Suns trailing. Here's Stojic. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Porter kicks to DJ. There's the 3. Connects from three-point range. DJ's got 9. Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Johnson outside. Now, here's Washington. Tight defense on him. Over DJ. Here's Kleba. And that one is off. And it's Houston the other way. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The Suns shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. To the paint, here's DJ. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And now that's 11 points for DJ.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off target with the open look. Houston in the lead. DJ with it. 11 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And both free throws good for DJ. And for the Suns, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. They double him with DJ. It's tipped.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Green. Tries again. And Martin with the lay-in. Good. And the Rockets lead by 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Kleba. Now, here's Washington. He's guarded close. And he banks in the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And so here is Houston following the score by Phoenix. Sinks the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Johnson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Washington. Over DJ. And it's Washington missing.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Buries it from three-point range. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Stojic guarded by Porter. Over in the corner, Washington. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And Phoenix making a change here. Kevin Gelly's checked in. Here's Stojic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
4 seconds left, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
And both free throws good for Green.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then it's DJ. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Chris Paul's checked in for the Suns. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Booker, the rebound by Hield. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Clippers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Pacers really lit up the floor. He added 27 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Paul dishes to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 6 points for Devin Booker.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Now here's DJ, defended by Paul. That's tipped, and they get it back. In the corner, it's DJ. A second chance effort. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Now here's DJ, defended by Paul. DJ passes to Hield. He gets that one. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Johnson outside. Back to Paul. From deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And taken away by Paul. Pass to Booker. Inside, Calvin Gelly. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
The rejection by Paul. Tate against Johnson. He dishes it to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Going inside. Back to Ayton. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Tate, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
All the officials are all over that one.
For Houston, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And he knocks down the first one. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Tate. Here's Paul. He has 5. Johnson outside. Tate against Paul. Booker outside. Clock at 6. Shoots it up. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Now here's DJ. He's got 15. Out to Porzingis. There's the pass to Tate. And here is DJ. Houston needs to get a shot off. Bucket is good. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop down low at 7-3. Porzingis over the top.
Booker outside. Here's Paul. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 12. Here's DJ. Rejected by Young.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Drills it from outside.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
And here is Tate. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. The 3. Porzingis trying to get free. Tate, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Paul for 3. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Now Booker following the Porzingis miss from deep. Young outside. Booker looking around. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And there's not a thing you can do against Devin Booker when he's heating up like this.
And stolen by Ayton. From 13. And it's Paul missing. Houston leading by 7. Pass to Tate. Now here's DJ. He's covered closely. Here's Porzingis. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Johnson outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated.
Now here's Porter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And we've reached halftime in this one. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Young is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And DJ throws it down.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Paul kicks to Booker. Passes to Ayton. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. DJ passes to Porzingis.
All of that happening because Porzingis moved well off of the screen to find the space.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And here's Booker from the arc. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's DJ, defended by Paul. Now DJ, he's got 19. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Pass to Paul. Johnson outside. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Here's Young. Tate with the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And the Suns call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the pass to Booker. Over DJ. And again, it's the Suns missing. Rockets leading by 9. Pass to Porzingis. Feeds it to Smith. Banked in off the glass. 10 points so far for Jabari Smith.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
That shot wide open. Booker's got 11 points here in just the second half. Tate the pass to Hield. Houston moving it around. Here's DJ. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Tate. Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Booker. Johnson from outside. Rockets with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Johnson with the rebound. Suns trail by 12. Here's Booker. And it's DJ with the rebound. DJ's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Hield. Out to the right wing. And a wide-open look for DJ. Another miss by Houston.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Pass to Young. Booker outside. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Here's Stojic shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Suns have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. First free throw is good. Şengün's checked in for Houston. That one is no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that one's good, DJ.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Stojic, guarded by Porter. The pass to Washington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And stolen by DJ. To the inside, Green. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Suns trail by 16. Washington with it. He has 5. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. Washington's got 8.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Washington. And stolen by DJ. And here we go. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Passes it to Washington. And stolen by DJ. Here's Porter. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Kicks it to Johnson. And here's Washington outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 11.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's DJ, and he's good on the 3 ball. And the Rockets lead by 19.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Goes up, and DJ throws it down hard.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Green. Here's Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls, and Phoenix making a change here. Kleber's checked in. Martin's checked in for Houston. Washington hits them both. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Pass to Washington. Now here's Kleber. Now the pass to Washington. From outside, off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
DJ passes to Martin. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Suns trail by 21. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stojic, guarded by Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he can't get the first one. Houston with a big group substitution here. Porzingis is checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Martin. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Green. And DJ's subbed in for Kevin Porter. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
And so in the game for the Rockets, the front court is Tate and Smith. DJ out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Porzingis in at the 5.
Oh, clever play by...
Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Johnson in for Martin. Houston with a big group substitution here. Paul passes to Johnson. Now Booker. Paul outside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Got a piece of it. And stolen by DJ. Tate kicks to DJ. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And he makes the first. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now, here's DJ, defended by Paul. Pass to DJ. Shot clock at 6.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
Johnson outside. Booker against Hield. Passes to Paul. Over DJ. That one a little long.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Johnson surveying the floor. Smith against Young. Kicks it out to Booker. Over DJ. And again, it's the Suns missing. Houston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. And Martin subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Houston also making some changes. Garuba's checked in. And it's Taurean Prince in for Hield. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Booker outside. Over DJ. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And the Suns making a change here. And it's the Suns with the ball. Pass to Washington. The dish now to Whiteside.
Well, once his team got Whiteside the ball that close to the bucket, the defense is absolutely at his mercy.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good from Whiteside.
One of the areas where we've seen Whiteside improve is that free throw percentage. Much better than when he first came into the NBA.
EJ passes to Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Back to Washington. 5 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Smith with some nice D. And here's Houston. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Down low. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
A lot of brands were really.
Meanwhile, the video starts playing. BET College Radio in the